Hi, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Psychic Medium Ray. If you're listening to this, I am now going to be doing our fire signs yearly horoscope. So I'm going to be starting off with Aries. So if you're Aries 2024, this is your yearly horoscope, my dear. I have a lot of best friends that are Aries. They're very, I love my Aries. They're very fiery, very much full of life, vigor, and a lot of sass. So let's see what comes up for my Aries for 2024. All right. Here we go. Sit back, get your tea, get your chips, and enjoy this reading. All right, for you guys, I feel like the star card comes up immediately. So with the star card, I feel like this is saying like for those of you that have had health issues, things that with your health, there is a lot of hope and there's a lot of healing that takes place. So it's a positive thing in you. It's also like a sign to not give up on your goals, on your dreams, the things that you're manifesting, that you're wanting to manifest in 2024. I also feel like this year brings a lot of balance in your life. When we look at the justice card, it's about balance. It's about, finding yourself. It's about, sometimes like not being overstretched and super stretched in different directions. So I feel like you find that because I feel like a lot of you have been running like 100 miles per hour or being pulled in different directions. Everybody wants a piece of you, and it's just been frustrating on some level. But I also get with the Knight of Wands, you're going to be um, kind of like more dedicated to your craft, whether this is spiritual, like whether it's Reiki, whether it's singing, whether it's modeling, acting, nursing, esthetician work, doctoring, or it's carpentry, construction, whatever it is that you do. I feel like a lot of you are going to work with your hands, and I also feel like there's this element of like being inspired, and I feel like you overcome a lot of obstacles in your path. There's going to be a lot of fears that do come up to the surface with the moon card. I feel like for in 2024, a lot of you are dealing with, things that you've been trying to avoid or shove into the closet, not wanting to really deal with it in the moment. This could be your relationship. Maybe there is some problems in a relationship right now, or like familial things, and you've told yourself like, oh, I can deal with this later. And then later it comes and it's like you still haven't dealt with it. Well, I feel like this is a year where it's like the universe is going to smack you right in the face, and they're going to be like, "Look, you need to address this. It needs to be addressed now. It needs to be done now." And this is where it's going to be a little tricky because I feel like with the Two of Swords energy, that a lot of you are going to be at a crossroads, and the future, even though you can't see it, scares you. But that's why there's people like myself and other psychics and mediums. We can help you, and also even yourself tapping into your own intuition using tarot cards, oracle cards, getting into the groove of things, you'll be able to decipher and kind of know what messages that your spirit guides are giving you. I also feel like this is a year of love. Ooh, ooh la la. So when I'm thinking about the lovers card, it's like telling me like a lot of you Aries that are single, you're telling someone it's time to put a ring on it, well, the wrong hand. Put a ring on it. This one. So I feel like for a lot of you, you might, get engaged. You might become a little bit more in a committed relationship. Your bond with someone might strengthen a lot, and it's not necessarily always romantic. It could be just a friendship, but it's very symbolic because I do feel like there's soul connections being made for all my Aries in 2024. And I'm excited for you. I also feel like there's a lot of peace that's restored in your family. A lot of you yearning to spend more quality time with your children and your spouses, your cousins, family members. And I also get the Six of Pentacles. So where money has been taken from you, where there's been a bad kind of like 2023, 2022, 2021, where you struggled maybe with money. I feel like a lot of that's going to improve in 2024. Money's going to be coming in a different, it's going to be flowing in, and there's going to be a lot of abundance. And I also feel like a lot of this is going to be because you're taking chances now. You're believing more in yourself. You're really like feeling very validated in many ways by the universe. But I also feel the universe is protecting you. This is the divine. The sun card is a very positive card to get in tarot. And I do feel like also a lot of you are going to be moving. If you're a business owner, you could be acquiring a new space. If you are living in a situation that you're not happy with, or an area that you're not happy with, you could be moving. Or let's say you're a homeowner, you could be expanding, your horizons and looking at real estate, looking to move to another location. But I also feel like a lot of you are going to be thinking a lot of the past. And I wouldn't doubt that the universe does put some people from your past back in your present for you to deal with the karmic lessons or karmic ties that you have with these people. This could be an ex lover, an ex friend, someone that betrayed you. Um, but I do feel like you conquer that. There's a lot of new beginnings. It's like, again, you're very passionate. And it's like, when you felt like you've reached like the end of your creativity and like you can't go any further, you get inspired. And I feel like the Eight of Wands, there's going to be a lot of acceleration. So again, things are going to start speeding up communication, hosting, maybe like events, going towards, traveling, going, planning things out with friends or family members. I also feel like they're telling you not to chase anyone. If you're a single Aries out there, it is sometimes in our nature to want to be with someone because they treated us right maybe at one time, but if they're disrespecting you and they're not treating you well anymore, it's time to kind of suck it up and just be like, hey, I don't need this in my life. I don't need low vibrations. I'm worth more. I'm not the person that I used to be. So why am I chasing and running after something that is not going to fill me up or is not going to fulfill me or make me happy in the long run? Sure, it might give you temporary satisfaction if it's like a hookup or you're just wanting because the sex was good, whatever, but it's not worth it at the end. And you have to, realize that. And I feel like with the Tower card, you're going to have Tower moments this year where things are going to kind of shake up just to get better for you. And with the Four of Swords, again, they're talking about your health, taking better care of yourself. Some of you are in denial with some health conditions that you're having. Some of you have been like putting it off, like, I'm too busy. I'm always too busy. I don't want to go to the doctor, blah, blah, blah. Go and get a checkup. Go and make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're sleeping. I feel like one of the big things for my Aries, and I've seen this with every friend that is an Aries, is sleep. You usually are sleep deprived. You go to sleep like maybe at 2, 3 in the 4 o'clock in the morning, and then you sleep like only 2 hours, 3 hours. You have to be up by 9 or 8 o'clock in the morning. And a lot of you are not getting that rest that you need to reset yourself. And I feel like Spirit is like telling you this is not negotiable. Like you have to take care of yourself. And with the Four of Wands, also, I feel like a lot of this is going to just be more visible for you. The Three of Pentacles, I do feel like there's a lot of you really just like listening more to yourself and like taking the initiative to get things done. With the Four of Wands, I also feel like there's a lot of passion, creativity, and like a lot of planning and happiness in the future for you. But in order to get to that, you really are going to have to apply yourself this year and, and be consistent. Consistency is key here with whatever happens in 2024. I feel like the message here overall is about being super consistent with everything. And also, know that, stop comparing yourself to other people. I feel like you can fall in that trap easily in 2024 and you're like, oh, well, Betty and Susie and Johnny, they're all, ahead. They're all happily married. They're posting, blah, blah, blah. Get off that train. Don't compare yourself to them. Be happy for them because maybe that's their time, but your time will come, and your blessings will come in their own way. You don't have to compare yourself, and you will have time. I feel like in the fall to pamper yourself. You will be with your head above water instead of feeling like you're drowning. A lot of you have felt that, financially and felt it maybe even in your own relationships in 2023, like it was just a very difficult year and you've tried to find ways to cope, but a lot of you have fallen into depression, believe it or not. And I feel like now Spirit is saying for you to really try to be happy, find and align yourself with positive influences and just be happy because everything that you want, again, like I said, is going to be coming in. And I feel like a lot of you are moving forward. A lot of you are taking road trips. They're not going to be planned. Your financial situation will get better. I just feel like overall, there's a lot of more positive energy that's coming in for you guys. I also feel there's going to be some reasons to celebrate. A lot of you might also do some things that are more cosmetic in nature for yourselves, and more power to you, honey. If you want to do it, this is your body. You're beautiful the way that you are, but you can always like, do things for yourself. So spirit is saying for you to just really love yourself and do things for yourself, and know that they got your back. But you have to really trust the process and trust. Don't fear or in negativity, because 2024 is a year of moving forward. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to book a private reading with me to get your own personal private reading or outlook for 2024, go to www.raymondguzman.net/shop. All of my readings are 50% off right now. There's no promo code that's needed. If you cannot pay with PayPal, I do have Venmo and Cash App as an option as well. And you can use that as well, or I can also invoice you through Square. So I love you guys. Until next time. Bye.